Hi, welcome to the channel, and some exciting news that even though Tyranids aren't getting much tournament time at the moment, they've gone 5-0 and won a GT very recently. I'll now highlight just why the army was so strong and all the combos and synergies that are now available since the Octarius book release. Starting off with the list review, they had a battalion of Hive Fleet Leviathan. The spider sense is tingling that Octarius Rising Tide is going to play a big part here. It's got the pretty much auto-include Swarm Lord, which is super powerful in its own right, and with its Hive Commander ability can be devastating. And then unusually takes a Tyranid Prime, creating an absolute powerhouse of a unit with stacked buffs that you wouldn't believe. First of all is the Warlord with the new trait Swarm Leader that allows rerolls of all hits within 9 inches. Use the Alpha Leader Beast 1CP pre-game strat for an extra Warlord trait, giving him a strategic adaptation trait as well, where he can place units in strategic reserve for free. Then they've loaded him with the Relic, Adaptive Neural Lobe, and that's a command point farm on a 5+, and also purchased the Synaptic Link ability Unchecked Ferocity, where 6 is to hit auto wound. A 90-point character essentially running the show. There's lots of troops. You've got 2x16 models of Gene Stealers, 10 Hormagaunts, 30 Termagants with Devourers, and 5 Warriors, which also have the upgrade for Bioweapon Bond, which is +1 to hit. I'll come back to these with the detail shortly. Some elites. You've got a Lictor, and as I've mentioned in a previous video, this is one of the best utility units in the game at the moment. 3 Venom Thropes, good utility unit at the backfield. They bring a -1 to hit, it's great for covering any shots at the Hive Guard, who are also hiding at the back. And then 6 Hive Guard, which is another auto-include. These have the Adaptive Physiology Enhanced Resistance, so they ignore AP -1 and -2. So with the -1 to hit from the Venom Thropes as well, they'll be sticking around for most of the battle. Interestingly, a Maleceptor has been brought, and it's getting more and more common now. Upgraded with the Synaptic Link ability Focal Essence, where wounds of a 6 get an extra 1 AP, and you can also reroll the damage roll. This is perfect for Hive Guard to get the most out of their D3 damage. It has some good melee, 4+ invuln, 2 psychic powers, and has a psychic overload ability to deal mortal wounds to enemies within 6. So a midfield threatening psyker that buffs the Hive Guard, it's absolutely great. It also has a cool strat, Encephalic Diffusion for 2 CP, which reduces range strength by 1 for anyone that's close to him. Since it's in the midfield causing trouble, you can find that at the right time, this could equate to a +1 to wound for whoever's trying to shoot. In fast attack, a really unappreciated unit, the Sky Slasher Swarms. Fast utility unit that will grab objectives and secondaries, and you can also be extra sneaky and use the strat Hive Mind Imperative for 1 CP from the Octarius book, and this makes them obsec. 2 squads of 3 zipping around all over are going to be really useful. The rest of the winning list was actually a Gene Stealer cult detachment, and I'm not going to cover this in this video. Now to some of the coolest combos you get from this list. 2 of the units that will be dishing out most damage in this list are actually the Gene Stealers and the Termagants. A squad of 16 Gene Stealers will have 64 attacks in melee. If you're targeting them with Unchecked Ferocity, then 6 is to hit auto wound. As far as I understand the rule, however, that means the Rending Claws won't get their extra AP because of that auto wound. You can also use the new strat Relentless Fury for 2 CP, where 6 is to hit to get an extra 2 hits. So coupled with Unchecked Ferocity, that's 6 is to hit with an auto wound and 2 extra hits. These would need rolling to wound, of course, but you'd expect about 26 wounds on average from that squad. Have them near the Warlord with Swarm Leader, and you can reroll all hits. So essentially chase those 6s for maximum damage. That would on average take their 26 wounds to 32 or 33, depending on how you choose to reroll. To be honest, this interaction is quite complicated. Let me know in the comments what you think about those interactions. The next amazing damage dealer are the Termagants with Devourers. 30 models with rolling 90 dice, hitting on 4s. Also use the Relentless Fury strat, this time only 1 CP for those extra hits on 6s. Coupled with being targeted by the Warrior's Bioweapon Bond for a +1 to hit, they'll be getting 24 wounds through on a toughness 7 unit. Also couple that with the Swarm Leader rerolls, and you'll be getting up to 30 wounds, and not forget Single-Minded Annihilation to shoot again for 2 CP. Essentially just through the sheer weight of dice, they'll be killing most things. Let's also not forget the Hive Guard. They're -1 to hit with the Venom Thropes. They ignore AP -1 and -2. The Maleceptor can give them an extra AP on 6s to hit, as well as the reroll damage, which is brilliant. Or you can use the Warrior's +1 to hit ability, so you're spoiled for choice. You can also use the Relentless Fury strat for an extra hit on 6s for the squad of 6 models, and Single-Minded Annihilation, of course, is always there. You can see why having a CP farm ability is really worth its weight in gold. Different type of video to normal this, let me know in the comments what you think, and see you again soon. Bye!